Good morning, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club, and as you can see by the puddles out in the backyard, it's another rainy day here in Cleveland, Ohio. So, what do? We go right up here to Chevelle Alley and come right inside the garage to work on this beautiful 1966 Chevelle for Mikey Lee. So today we are working on the gas tank, and what I have found is that this sending unit up here is just a bear to get in place by yourself. You need about 12 hands. So I'm going to make it easier on myself, and I'm going to pull the tank back down and set it on the bench here, and then we'll show you how to replace the sending unit. All right, guys and gals, so one of the great uses I found for this transmission jack was also a way to drop the gas tank a little bit easier. So as you can see, I've got the car on the lift. I've lowered the lift a little bit to come down to the where I had it set for the transmission jack. And then I've got, you just got basically two bolts here, one here. I've already got this strap off. And then we'll just set it here. And then we'll bring it down to a little table. All right, we got Uncle Larry out here. And
we screwed up big time.
If you move your hand a little bit, Uncle Larry, you can see we got it in there. O-ring first, and then get it in place, and then put the lock tab on there. And everything's kind of tricky on how to get it together. I'm sorry I didn't show everything, but basically you're going to push it all the way around by tapping it until the locks hit. Let me point to it. This,
they are tabs.
It's got to go to here, if you can see that.
Right here's the tab, right there.
Okay. And it's almost in place there. And it wants to get out of round, so you gotta keep an eye on that because it wants to get out of place. So that's why it's tapping. That's why he's tapping in several places, because it wants to move out of place.
It's home almost.
I think we got it. Pretty damn close. So there you go.
Perfect. No, it's not perfect.
Not perfect, but there we go. That's perfect.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
So I wanted to show you how this went together, just because we missed that. Here's the original tank. You can see how crappy it looks. It's been out in the rain. But here's the O-ring. The O-ring's going to set right in place here. And we used a little grease to make it stick in place. See, it wants to drop. And then here's a new locking tab. Now, we heard through various people that these new locking tabs aren't made as good as the original ones. So you'll see in the video I use the original one. But that's going to go right in here, okay? And then you're gonna twist it around until it locks in place. Of course, you're gonna have the sending unit in there. Okay. All right. So I was searching all around for a video and I couldn't find one, and that's why I made this video. Once again, 1966 Chevelle. You can see the back of the tank here. Okay. And of course, we're gonna hook up the fuel line. Will go right there, and then we got a little clip that'll come there. And keep that nice and tight. And then we got the sending unit plug will go right on this pin here. Okay, all set. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is the ground strap for the tank, which completes the circuit. And we're going to just tighten that up. Mounts right to the body. Okay, make a good ground connection there. And by the way, did you know that 5/16 is the same as a number 8mm? So just in case you can't find your 5/16 nut driver, you can use 8mm. So there you go. We'll be all connected up. Should get fuel with this car. Fine and dandy. See ya. All right, so there you go. We'll continue to work on the Chevelle this afternoon. Bring you a little tidbits. And one nice tidbit. Lights I picked up at Rural King. They were on sale for $16.95. They're 4 foot long, and they're kind of really handy for underneath the car. So you can see I've got one right hanging from the lift, so I can work underneath the car. And boy, does it provide a lot of lighting so that you can hook up all this stuff nice and easy peasy. Okay, there you go. See ya.